1,000 years, right? They're going to be thrown into the lake of fire with Satan. All right, let's get more on that. Let's go to Book of Enoch 55 and 4.
Book of Enoch, chapter 55. You said 4?
Yeah, 55 and 4.
Verse 4. You mighty kings who live on the earth, you shall have to watch my elect one sit on the throne of glory and judge Azazel.
Judge what?
And judge Azazel and all his associates.
And all his what?
And all his associates.
Keep going.
And all his hosts in the name of the Lord of spirits.
See that? So Azazel, he haven't been judged. He was just cast and with a rock threw over him. And Dundale, okay? And that's what nowadays we consider Saudi Arabia. Remember that the Arabs are worshiping. They think he's Muslim. He's Islam. That's actually Allah. When you go through the precepts and in concordance, you find out that Allah is actually Azazel, that spirit. Okay. All right. Let's go to Revelation 9:13.
Read 12. Revelations 9:12.
Read 12.
One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter.
Read.
And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High.
Okay, hold on. Let's get this. What angels is sounding?
The sixth angel sounded.
The sixth angel sounded. Okay. Now, let's get a real understanding of this. The sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High. Okay? Those are the four horns are the four angels. We're going to find out who they are too. Let's keep going. Let's find out who they are to give you more understanding who these four horns are. Excuse me. Let's go to Book of Enoch again, verse 40. Chapter 40, 1 through 10. Let's find out who these four horns are.
Book of Enoch, chapter 40 and 1.
Read.
And after that I saw thousands of thousands and 10,000s times 10,000. And I saw a multitude beyond number and reckoning, who stood before the Lord of spirits.
Read.
And on the four sides of the Lord of spirits I saw four figures.
You saw four figures. Read.
Different from those that did not sleep.
Different from those that did not sleep. Okay?
And I learned their names, for the angel that went with me told me their names and showed me all the hidden things. And I heard the voice of those four presences as they uttered praise before the Lord of glory.
Read.
And the first voice blessed the Lord of spirits forever and ever. And the second voice I heard blessing the elect one and the elect ones who depend on the Lord of spirits.
Read.
And the third voice I heard pray and intercede for those who live on the earth and pray earnestly in the name of the Lord of spirits. And I heard the fourth voice fending off Satan, adversaries of accusers, and forbidding them to come before the Lord of spirits to accuse them who dwell on the earth.
Let's find out. Let's keep going. Read.
And after I asked the angel of peace who went with me, who showed me everything that is hidden, who are these four figures which I have seen, and whose words have I heard written down?
Read.
And he said unto me, the first is Michael.
First is who?
The first is Michael.
Read.
The merciful and long-suffering. And the second, who is set over all the diseases and over the wounds of the children of men, is Raphael. And the third, who is set over all the power, is Gabriel. And the fourth is who is set over the repentance and those who hope to inherit eternal life. His name is, what's that?
Phanerel.
And these are the four angels of the Lord of spirit, and the four voices heard in those days.
All right, that's just it. Yeah. So those are your four angels. Those are the four angels that you read in Revelation 4 and 8 that says they don't sleep. All they do is give praises to the Most High. Those are your four angels, okay? Let's keep going. let's go to verse 14, Revelation 9 and 14. Read that again.
Revelations 9 and 14, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
So these are different angels than the four he just read. Now, let's make sense of this. Loose the four angels. So and before they loose these angels, there were water in Euphrates River. Okay? There's got to be water in these rivers. Read.
Saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month.
Hold on. Read 14 again.
Saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates.
All right, start right there. So these angels been released, right? Let's go to Revelation 7 and 1. Revelation 7 and 1. Read.
Revelation 7 and 1. And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth.
So now remember, these angels been released, from the Euphrates. Read.
Holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascended from the east, having the seal of the living Most High, and he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea.
Stop right there. So now, remember that we read that the earth was being hurt, the trumpets have been blown, the first one, the second, the third, the fourth been blown. We have the sixth. Why? It says why? Because the 144 has been sealed. The 144 has been
saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, neither the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our Most High in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000, and the 44,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
All right, start right there. Go back to verse 15, 9 and 15.
Revelations 9 and 15.
Read.
And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, and for to slay the third part of men.
To slay who?
To slay the third part of men.
All right, let's get more on that. Let's go to Ezekiel 9. So the angels have been released to slay a third part of man. They said, don't hurt the earth for anything until the number of the servants have been sealed of the Most High. The 144,000. We know this has happened already. So where are we? Because that was what seal? Was that the sixth seal, right?
Yeah.
The sixth seal, the sixth trumpet has been blown already. We got all these things we showing you that's happening and taking place in the earth right now. All these things are taking place, but nobody wants to pay attention. Ezekiel 9 and 3, read.
Ezekiel 9 and 3. And the glory of the Most High of Israel was gone up from the cherubim.
Read.
Whereupon he was to the threshold of the house, and he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writer's inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
So we know that Jerusalem, he's talking about Israel. Okay? He's talking about this is the mark, 144. This is the marking of him. Read.
And to the other he said in mine hearing, Go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Stop right there. Now who's giving this command? You remember those angels that came up out of this stargate? Remember the mighty angel that came and with the key and opened it? He's giving a command to these angels. I'm going to show you. Watch. Read.
And to the other he said in
mine... And to the what?
And to the other he said in mine
And to the others. Read.
Go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women,
Uh-huh.
but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Stop right there. So, the 144 have been marked. But guess what? When these angels came out, when they're coming out of this stargate, they're going to mark every other Israel who hasn't been marked, who is not under the marks of the Most High. They're going to mark you. They're going to mark you. Keep going, read.
Whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
So hold on. They begin where?
They begin at the ancient men which were before the house.
Read.
And he said unto them, defile the house, and fill the courts with the slain.
Fill the courts with the slain. We know what that is. Okay. Read.
Go ye forth. And they went forth and slew in the city. And it came to pass, while they were slaying them, and I was left, that I fell upon my face and cried and said, Ah, Lord power, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel?
Of the Gentiles.
Of Israel?
Of the Gentiles.
Of Israel?
Of the Gentiles.
Of Israel?
Of Israel.
And thy pouring out of the fury upon Jerusalem?
All right. You see that? Let's get more. Let's get more. Let's go to Zechariah. I'm going to show you. This is the beginning of the 2/3, the destruction. When these angels come out of here, they're going to start marking. This is the beginning. Mark him, his wife, his kids, mark them all. This whole household, now the husband, he's good. Mark him. 13:7, Zechariah 13:7.
Zechariah 13:7.
Read.
Awake, O sword, against my shepherd.
Against his, this is the Most High talking against his shepherd. His shepherd, not the Gentiles, but his shepherd. Read.
Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith the Lord of hosts.
Says who?
Saith the Lord of hosts.
So the Lord is doing this. He's giving the order of this. He's giving the order of all the angels. Even the ones that's fallen. The Most High is in control of them too. Read.
Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn mine hand upon the little ones.
And the little ones, see that? Read.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land.
In all the what?
In all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
And what?
And be cut off and die.
And live.
And die.
And escape.
And die.
And have mercy on them.
And die.
Read.
But the third shall be left therein.
All right, stop right there. All right. Now, by the time all this happens, matter of fact, we're gonna get there. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You'll see it yourself. Let's go to the book of Enoch. Let's get more on this. What are they? Who's going to do the destruction? What are they being marked for? Why are the angels? Why he said don't kill them? Nah, don't kill them. Just mark them. Just mark them. Let's go to the book of Enoch. Let's go to 56, chapter 56, and 1.
Book of Enoch, chapter 56, verse 1.
Read.
And I saw there the host of the angels of punishment going. And they held scourges and chains of iron and bronze. And I asked the angel of peace who went with me, saying, to whom are these who hold the scourges going?
Right, so where they going? Who is these angels? These are the same one that Enoch saw come out of that pit. Where they going? Read, come on.
And he said to me, each one to the ones they have chosen, to their loved ones, that they may be cast into the chasm of the abyss.
Of what?
To the chasm of the abyss in the valley. All
right, hold up. Read that again now, because people don't believe that these angels that's coming out here, they're marking you for a reason. Read it again.
And he said to me, each one of these ones they have chosen, and to their loved ones.
Their families and their loved ones. Read.
That they may be cast into the chasm of the abyss in the valley.
Is that it on that? Hold on. Read up to 4.
And then that the valley shall be filled with ones they chose, and their loved ones, and the days of their lives shall be at an end, and the days of their leading astray shall no longer be remembered.
That's the